Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to a new lesson in English. This is Nathan Blaney. I'm an English teacher. And today we'll be doing Mega Goal 5, Unit number 6, Lesson number 3. It's grammar. It talks about infinitives or gerunds. Now, the first thing I'd like you to look at is this sentence. Sometimes the same verb have two different meanings. For example, he always remembers to send his grandparents a gift on special holidays. No, the verb here is remember. Now I'm going to give you a new sentence, but with the same verb, but with a different meaning. Consider this. He remembers sending gifts last year. What does that mean? Well, both of the verbs are the same. However, they have two different meanings. Now, if you consider the first verb, the meaning of the first verb is remember to do a task. He always remembers to send his grandparents a gift. So he always remembers a task. While the other one means that he always remembers having done something in the past. Now, why do we have the same verb with two different meanings? Well, that is related to our lesson today, which is about infinitives and gerunds. Infinitives is just like this one, remembers to send, to send. This is the infinitive. And the other one is sending, remembers sending. This is the gerund. Now, if you look at the infinitive, he remembers to send, and the other one, the gerund, he remembers sending, you clearly identify what comes after them. Now, this thing is the one that distinguishes the two different meanings. Now, remember is not the only verb that has an infinitive or a gerund after it, or have two meanings. We also have forget, regret, stop, and try. You can go to your book and practice on page number 70 and 71, where you will find more exercises. Now, what I would like to explain next is the passive forms with the infinitives and gerunds. And that we've already explained what is an infinitive and what is a gerund. Now we're going to give you the passive form. Look at the sentence. Everybody wants to be respected by somebody. Wants to be. You see, wants to be. This is the infinitive in the following combination 2 plus be and the past participle, wants to be respected. So after the be comes the verb in the past participle. Being asked to settle an argument can be awkward. Also, this is the gerund. This is also an infinitive, but this time it's with a gerund. And you add to, and then after that, what you do is in the infinitive, you add being and then the past participle. All right, so now the last section of grammar that I would like to explain is auxiliary verbs after but and at. And if you don't know what's an auxiliary verb, it's like is, am, are, has, had. All these are auxiliary verbs. Now, if two people or two things are doing the same thing, like I like apples and I like apples, you can join the two sentences in saying I like apples and I like apples. But that is not the right way to do it because this sentence is real long. However, the right way to do it is to use and or but. Now, consider the two sentences. My sister isn't good at remembering special occasions, but my mother is. As you can see, but in the first sentence that I used. And what my sister and my mother have the same is good at remembering special occasions. But I did not repeat this. I only took the verb be is. That's it. And if you can consider the other example, he enjoys outdoor activities and his son does too. I did not repeat enjoys outdoor activities. I only took does. You can also have more exercises on the auxiliary verbs after but and on page number 71. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.